All right, I'm going to read the next one.
Yep.
It's from that schmuck Mike Holder.
Oh,
okay.
Right.
The subject is very disrespectful.
Anything on tickets, Joe?
No, I haven't heard from Mike about that yet.
All right,
I'll
he's
send him a
probably
message right now.
because I disrespect him on the air.
Could
His
be.
subject is very disrespectful. Good day from Sin City. Hope all you are doing well except you, Buglebeak. First, Disco, you were so disrespectful in last week's mailbag by not answering my questions, but then telling me to fuck off. Very disrespectful, you SOB. It's okay though. I shouldn't expect too much from the third wheel of the show. Also, KG's a fuckboy. Thanks. He didn't even ask a question. This was a completely Holder. This is a completely unnecessary letter, and I'm debating whether or not to just tell everybody your phone number on the air and have them call you and just disrespect them. I may do that.
You know, I wouldn't doubt that if we're going to do this call-in show tomorrow for the Patreon subscribers, that you may actually hear live and not in person, but live over the phone from Mike Holder. You know, he usually calls into those things.
Oh, Christ Almighty! Now, what about Joe Troller? Didn't he mention that he wanted to be on the show?
He wanted to be on a round table, yeah, but we're doing this one a little differently. So if he's a subscriber up past a certain dollar amount, he'll have the number.
Interesting. The next one's from Patrick C., and the subject is percentage of female marks. Number one, what percentage of today's wrestling marks do you think are women? And two, what percentage of these women are obese?
Oh, wow.
I don't. Let's do this. Okay, hypothetically speaking, back in the day when we'd be in a ring and you look out in the crowd, what percentage of women do you think were usually in the crowd? Because there were a lot of families, like husband, wives, kids, in the crowd back then. I would say probably the fan base was maybe, I don't want to say 4 out of 5, maybe
25,
15%, 15 to 20% female.
Yeah.
And now I'd say like 5%.
I think I saw, you see it sometimes.
But here's the thing though. Here's the thing. The women at the shows back in the day would kind of dress hot because they kind of want to maybe get noticed by the wrestlers.
Yeah.
Today the women in wrestling shows dress like the guys wearing like the black
Bullet
t-shirts,
Club shirts, and
seriously they do. Like you've seen the evolution of this, Conan. What would you say?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of truth in that. 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Like
that's
not
why.
a lot of,
because now it isn't the cool, sexy chicks that were going to our shows. Now it's kind of like the nerd, geek, Comic Con, anime, cosplay.
Let me give you a perfect example. Let me give you a perfect example. A woman back in the day would go to a wrestling show and she'd try to get hot because she's walking into a building with a bunch of guys.
Right.
Now women kind of just want to be kind of blended and looked at equally as the other fans and stuff, and they don't really want to stand out. Like say that's a philosophy, like a cultural thing, with all this, with these millennials and stuff,
Well, there's good news for the single wrestling fan, because someone sent me this earlier, and if you're looking for it on Facebook, there's now a group for all elite wrestling fans that are looking to date, and it's called Elite Wrestling Singles.
Are you? Wait a minute. No, is this a rib or is this an Onion article?
This is a real group that someone saw and sent me a screenshot. And it says, the purpose of starting this group, whoever this gentleman is, I'm single myself. I'm a hardcore wrestling fan, but I'm looking for a woman myself who also enjoys wrestling. I cannot find someone who does. I go to all these wrestling shows and conventions, and I see lots of couples attending these shows, so I thought, I'm sure there's other people out there who are under the same boat as I am. Now, with the focus being around singles, I am all for all wrestling fans to join us. Everyone needs someone to love and attend these shows with. Stay tuned for future meetups as this group grows. So there's going to be huge all elite wrestling fan orgies, apparently, is what I'm gathering.
I just don't think that there's really like a. I think that like most girls probably, they go to the show because their boyfriend wants them to go with them.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And they're not real fans, or their boyfriend turns them into a fan.
Right.
Here's the thing. This is it's like Erica Steiner and Ryan Satin will go to a show together, and KG and his girlfriend will go to a show together.
Right.
This is what I do want you to do, Joe.
Yeah.
If you could email Joe Troller back, I would like him to join that group. I'd like to see what they feel about having Joe Troller in that group as trying to find girls to date in the wrestling scene.